Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Pick'em MMA. We're back with another breakdown for PFL, guys. We got another PFL card coming up this week. We did a full card breakdown last week for PFL. The picks were pretty good, man. We went 12 and 2 in picks. Got most of the method of victory picks right, also, and we came first on everyone that made picks for that card. So that was pretty good picks wise. Let's see how we do on this card, man. We got a pretty good card. It's gonna be streaming this Thursday. 6 p.m. Eastern time, I think, or 5:30. I think it says 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be on ESPN Plus. If you're in the States, it's gonna be on it's probably gonna be on DAZN in Canada, I think. I can't wait, man. I'll probably do a live stream, but I just realized there's like six WMA fights on this card, man. So it's gonna be tough doing a live stream for this card with six WMA fights, which majority of them probably gonna go the distance. We're probably going to be bored watching those fights for a minute on the live stream. But let me know in the comments if you guys want a live stream for this card. If you guys want a live fight companion this Thursday, I'll be home around evening time. So let me know if that's something you guys want to see. Now let's get to the breakdown, guys. We got a rematch trilogy between Valentin and Moldavsky taking on Linton Vassell. Their recent fight, I mean, Linton Vassell actually knocked him down and then knocked him out with some nasty ground and pound. So they're gonna run it back, man. Valentin Moldavsky is coming off that win over. Recently, he just came off the win over Ante Deliha, where he just walked him down and knocked him out. Nasty knockout from him. He had Deliha up against the fence and just knocked him out cold. That was a nasty knockout. Yeah, I am gonna pick Valentin Moldavsky here. I think he will get this one back. He's gonna be the better wrestler, better cardio, way better cardio, man. Linton, like his last fight, bro, like he just looked like he just has no cardio past like the first half a round. He was like, I think he might have won the first round, like because he was taking down what's his name, Goltsov. Yeah, he took him down. Goltsov was attempting takedowns on him. He got a reversal. He got a sweep. Then he gassed out. I've never seen anyone gas out as bad as he did in that fight. Then eventually he got TKO'd in the late third round. I was on Goltsov. I had money line play on Goltsov, so I was happy with that stoppage. And the odds were really close because I've seen a lot of people picking Vassell Goltsov there. I think a lot of people are picking Goltsov in that fight. Yeah, a lot of people are picking Vassell. I mean, as a slider and dog. So people are betting Vassell side. But yeah, yeah, he just his cardio looked terrible in that fight. I'm gonna go with Valentin. I was trying to fade him his last fight. I was trying to go with the underdog Deliha, but Valentin Moldavsky proved me wrong. He looked really good. His striking looked way better. Power seemed to be there. Wrestling is there. Cardio is there. So I think he's got Valentin Linton was all covered everywhere here. So I'm gonna go Valentin Moldavsky by I'm gonna go by TKO. I think he can get a TKO, probably grounded pound stoppers, or it could definitely go the distance because Vassell is tough. But if his cardio looks anything like it did his last fight, he's 41 years old now, which is not that old for a heavyweight. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Moldavsky by TKO, probably in the first. So I'm gonna say second on TKO for Moldavsky. I think he will get this one back. Second on TKO for Moldavsky is my pick in this one. Next, guys, we got Dakota Ditcheva taking on Chelsea Hackett. Dakota, I mean, she's one of the best prospects in WMA in the PFL right now. She's probably like she's a finisher, man. She's out there finishing these girls. Finished all wins by TKO. I mean, so she's actually really good. She's really good. So I think she's gonna win this fight. I mean, the odds are like the way they are for a reason. She's gonna win this fight. She's gonna be the better striker, way better striker. She can also go for takedowns, but I don't think she'll go for takedowns in this fight. Chelsea Hackett, I'm not that impressed by Chelsea Hackett. She can strike. I mean, she's a mediocre striker. Sometimes she'll attempt takedowns, but not often. And I just don't think she's gonna be able to get the takedowns in this fight. I'm gonna go Ditcheva probably by second on TKO. I think probably I'll go first on TKO. I think she can put it on her. Once she's letting those combinations go, I mean, there's really nothing you can do other than cover up. I mean, the way her knees up the middle, her combinations on the feet. I mean, Hackett's gotta stay away from the fence. Then she might have a chance maybe, but even then, I don't think she's gonna win this fight. Ditcheva's cardio, I think, is okay. We haven't really seen her go longer in fights. I mean, she's finished all her opponents out there, which is impressive for PFL. I mean, for Women's MMA, finishing all your opponents out there. And I was really hoping they would give her someone like Taila Santos, but they're taking their time with Ditcheva. But I'm sure they're probably gonna fight each other eventually down the line. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dakota by. I'll go by first round TKO stoppers in the first round. And the odds for this one, I mean, Dakota is a pretty sizable favorite, and it makes sense. I mean, minus 1300. Can't really do much. I mean, you can take the under 1.5 or under 2.5 rounds if they open the totals at 2.5. I'm sure it's probably gonna be under 1.5 because she's out there finishing fights early. She finished her last fight in the first round, I think. Right, that was the first round, yeah. So she's got two back-to-back first round TKO stoppages. I think it's gonna go under 1.5. I'm gonna go with under 1.5 rounds here. I guess you can still parlay her, but minus 1300, you're just taking a lot of risk out there. But the way she's out there fighting is probably gonna go under. I'm gonna go under 1.5 rounds, which I normally don't say that for women's MMA, but this is a different matchup, and she's gonna win this matchup by TKO in the first round. Up next, we got Denis Goltsov taking on Thiago Santos. Now, Denis Goltsov's only loss was Renan Ferreira, who's an absolute beast. We bet on Renan Ferreira over Bader recently. He, as a dog, I mean, Ferreira was actually an underdog opening odds over Bader. I mean, I don't know. Bader just has no chin, man. Bader just can't really take a shot anymore. I was at the same card where no, that wasn't the same card where Thiago Santos and I thought that was the same card where they fought each other. But yeah, I think that was the same card where Ferreira fought Bader, right? I think that was the same card where Ferreira fought Bader. Yeah, that was the same card. Romero beat Thiago Santos in there. Thiago Santos is 40 years old. I mean, not that old for a heavyweight. I mean, 40 years old is not crazy. It's not like the lighter weight class where you need that speed. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Goltsov. I think he can get some takedowns in this fight. Even on the feet, I think he's gonna have the better volume. Better cardio. I think he can probably chip away at the legs of Thiago Santos. Thiago Santos' legs, we've known about his legs being gone for a long time. And he's probably going to win the first round. He can probably defend some takedowns early. Maybe. But he was getting a grapple in the Rob Wilkinson fight also. So I really don't like his chances here. I think he's probably going to get outworked here. I don't think I see a finish here, man. Thiago Santos is really tough and durable still. He can take a beating still. So I'm probably gonna go decision for Goltsov. I think Santos can hang in there even at 40 years old. Dude is tough, man. He fought John Jones for the belt and put up a really good fight against John Jones back in the day. And yeah, I mean, just his time is over, I think now. And obviously he can catch Goltsov with something crazy. But I don't think the likelihood of that happening is really high. Unless he lands a clean shot on Goltsov, maybe then he can knock him out. But I'm gonna go with the Goltsov by Goltsov by decision. I think Goltsov can work him and win 2 out of 3 rounds clearly. Maybe even win all 3 rounds. Goltsov minus 360. The line is definitely wide, but probably I'll take the over 1.5. I think it goes over 1.5 rounds if they open the totals at 1.5. They haven't opened the totals yet. But since it's heavyweight fight, they might open the totals at 1.5. I think taking the over 1.5 is not bad here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Goltsov by decision here. I think decision is the right pick here. Maybe you can get the KO. I mean, Thiago Santos is pretty durable, man. He's only been knocked out he hasn't been knocked out that often recently. He got knocked out by Jamal Hill. But he was actually taking on Jamal Hill, mixing in takedowns in that fight. But we haven't really seen him bring that game plan recently. He was actually getting taken on by Rob Wilkinson. That fight got overturned because Wilkinson tested positive for a drug test. Obviously knocked down Ankalaev. I mean, he did drop Ankalaev in that fight. So dude definitely got power. Has a win over Walker, but I can't really pick him here. I'm gonna go with the Goltsov by. Maybe Goltsov can lock in a submission though. I think the submission opportunity can be there maybe for Goltsov. Goltsov does have high level BJJ, but I think it's gonna be a sloppy fight. I think Goltsov will win by mixing in some takedowns, outlanding with Thiago Santos on the feet. The line is definitely chalky. I don't know if I want to be betting on him at 3-1 over almost 4-1 here. But Goltsov by this is my pick. Next up, guys, we got Liz Carmouche taking on Kana Watanabe. This is the rematch. First fight, I mean, Liz Carmouche knocked her out. I mean, Watanabe's not bad. So he went out there and beat Shanna Young. I did pick Shanna Young as a big underdog. I think I picked Shanna Young as a. I only bet $25 on Shanna Young there. Yeah, I did pick Shanna Young there. By decision, I think. But she got out grappled. She got manhandled like crazy in that fight. She couldn't really defend takedowns. Couldn't really get Watanabe off her at all. She was a big underdog, so I was like, maybe I'll take a chance on Shanna Young. It's WMA, you never know. But yeah, that was a good card for me betting wise though. But I took a chance on only $25 quarter unit on Shanna Young, but she just couldn't really keep Watanabe off her. But yeah, Watanabe, she can grapple, she can strike. I mean, volume's there. I just think Carmouche is gonna be the better wrestler. He's gonna have the better control. Also, it's a rematch. Carmouche is 40 years old, so there's gonna be a time when eventually she's gonna drop off. She hasn't really been looking terrible out there. The fights have been kind of boring. She got that fifth round TKO via leg kicks over Lima McFarlane. But yeah, I think Carmouche will win by decision. I don't think she's gonna finish here this time. Yeah, I think she's gonna win by decision. I'm gonna go Carmouche by decision in this one. Carmouche minus 300. I did parlay her last fight. Had like minus 250, I think was the line. And minus 250, I think. She beat this girl 3 times now. It was like, I think it was like, I thought it was minus 200. I think I bet her minus 200 minus in a parlay, but the other girls on that card. Gina Bishop, I had Gina Bishop in a parlay. Taila Santos in a parlay, and there's Carmouche. My WMA parlay. Yeah, minus 300 is kind of crazy because I do think Watanabe can probably mix their own takedowns, maybe get a takedown of her own. But yeah, I like Carmouche though. I think Carmouche is gonna have the better control. This type of fight is gonna favor Carmouche, so I'm gonna go with Carmouche. On the scorecards, I think the over 2.5 is extremely. I think it's better. I think I like the over 2.5 rounds here. I don't think she's gonna finish her this time. She did finish her that first fight. I mean, but I like this fight to go over. I think it's gonna go over. Probably go over 2.5 rounds. She did finish her in the first round. I mean, by standing TKO, but I think this one's gonna go over 2.5 rounds. Yeah, I like Carmouche. I think she's gonna win. Medium confidence in Carmouche here. Alright guys, up next we got Taila Santos taking on Gina Bishop. Gina Bishop has really high level BJJ. I think I picked her last 2 fights, and I did have her in a parlay with Liz Carmouche and the Taila Santos and that on that card. But yeah, she's got really high level BJJ. She can get some takedowns and look for armbar, submission. I mean, arm triangle. She's got a lot of tools in the toolbox. And she's actually got a win over current UFC fighter now. She's got 2 wins over, one win over Diony Barboza, another win over Luana Santos. So she's actually fought some physical girls out there, girls that have high level BJJ. I mean, are good wrestlers, can go for takedowns. Her striking, I mean, I don't know about her striking though. That's what's making me question my pick here. Taila Santos, he did gas out in that Aaron Blanchfield fight. He was gassed. He was really tired. In the Valentina Shevchenko fight, that was really close. I mean, that probably could have been. Some people think she should have won that fight. It was extremely close. She was taking on Shevchenko over and over. She's really physically strong. As much as I want to pick Gina Bishop here, she's undefeated. I mean, 2 wins over current UFC fighters now. Even though Taila Santos has wins over girls like Joanne Wood, I mean, so she's not terrible. She's got wins over also like what's her name, Molly McCann, Jillian Robertson. Yeah, I don't think she got kicked out the UFC. She just got paid more money in the PFL. That's why she moved to PFL. I am gonna go with the Taila Santos. I think Taila Santos will win, but I'm nervous about this one because Gina Bishop is if Taila Santos grapples with her, Gina Bishop is gonna be live for like maybe looking for an armbar or something like that. I mean, she's gonna be live for like an armbar submission or some type of submission like that. But I think Taila Santos will have the better striking here. I just like her striking just a bit more. She's also gonna be more physical out there. She's more athletic, I feel like. She's also going to be way bigger, has a size advantage over Gina Bishop. But Jena Bishop is a good underdog. If you guys are looking for a dog on this card at this line, Jena Bishop plus 225. Honestly, not bad. I think that's not bad. I might sprinkle her. There's no way I'm playing Taila Santos on this fight. Taila Santos actually opened up at minus 500. Like, I really want to pick Jena Bishop here, but I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna win this fight. She's gonna need those takedowns. She's not gonna be the better striker here. She's gonna need to get her own takedowns, get some control. We have seen Taila Santos get taken on by Shevchenko. She wasn't getting taken on Blanchfield. Her takedown defense looked solid in that fight. She defended all takedowns against Blanchfield. But she was getting taken on by Shevchenko, who's one of the best female fighters out there to ever do it. I'm gonna pick Santos by decision. I don't think she's finishing Bishop. Bishop is pretty tough. Alright guys, up next we got Marcelo Golm taking on Tyrell Fortune. Give me Tyrell Fortune. And I'm going to pick Tyrell Fortune here. I just haven't been impressed by Marcelo Golm's. Every time, I mean, this guy, I think he was favored to win over Daniel James. I picked Daniel James there. And I bet on him there. Half a unit on Daniel James at plus 150. I think, yeah, I picked Daniel James both times. Didn't I pick him both times? Yeah, I picked Daniel James to beat him as a dog both times. So that's how much I think of Marcelo Golm's. He's a high-level BJJ player. He was actually controlling Daniel James in the first round before James got a reversal, got top position on him, then hammered away with the ground and pound. And Marcelo was just done. He just covered up, and the referee stopped the fight. Now, Tyrell Fortune, he has been knocked out by the guy that's going to be fighting on the prelims in this card, Tim Johnson. Knocked him out on the feet in the first round. That's not really the best look, honestly, but I don't think Marcelo Golm has crazy power on the feet. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to. I don't know if he's gonna be the better striker here. I'm gonna pick Fortune by. I'm gonna pick him by KO. I think he can probably get a KO here. He's got some power, man. He's got some nice combinations. Give me Fortune by TKO in this fight. Minus 175 for Fortune. I was expecting Fortune to be underdog because Marcelo Golm was his favorite every time out there. He gets a lot of respect from the bookies out there. But he's not the underdog this. He's not the favorite this time. I guess the books are catching on now. Finally. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay away. I don't know if I'll bet on this one. This one's kind of tricky. I feel like. All right, guys. Up next we got Oleg Popov taking on Davion Franklin. Give me Oleg Popov. Oleg Popov was really good, man. His last performance was really high level. He got the guy in that crucifix position and then got the TKO stop as we ground and pound over Steve Murray. Yeah, I did pick him there over Murray. Murray's really long, man. Murray's like 6'8" with the 79-inch reach. Trains at Cliff FC, but Murray's just not that good. And Popov is just a grinder, man. This guy's gonna go for takedowns over and over. He's gonna stick to a game plan. And I love that about Popov, man. He'll stick to a game plan, doesn't play around on the field. He'll strike with you, he'll entertain the striking a bit. But eventually he's gonna start mixing in takedowns, and then he's gonna stick to the grappling heavy game plan. And even though Franklin is not doesn't have terrible takedown defense, and yeah, I am gonna pick Popov by I'll pick him by ground and pound. I'll pick him by ground and pound. He's not really a crazy finisher though. I mean, Franklin's pretty tough though. He has been finished both his losses. Popov, I mean, I think eventually he's gonna land that ground and pound in the late second round, when Franklin starts getting tired a bit. Even though like Franklin's gonna be much bigger than him, he's got 80-inch reach, he's got long, trains at Jackson Rink MMA. Yeah, I'm not picking against Popov right now. I like Popov here. Popov by late TKO or decision. That's my pick. Minus 275 for Popov. Not bad. I like his wrestling a lot. He's gonna stick. He's got a good chin on him too. He was getting cracked. I think he was getting cracked by which guy was it? I think it was Golkom Sariki. He wasn't looking good on the feet in that fight, but he was able to stay safe in that Steve Murray fight. I think he'll be fine. I'm gonna pick Popov by late TKO or decision. I don't know which one is gonna. He might get a late finish. I feel like. All right, guys. Up next we got Ilara Joanne taking on Shanna Young. Give me Shanna Young, former UFC fighter, has a lot of experience, took some tough fights. I mean, Miranda Maverick is a really good wrestler. Stephanie Egger has a high level BJJ, so she can maybe she's able to find a finish on some of these girls out there. Stephanie Egger also finished Eileen Perez, so like losing to Stephanie Egger is not terrible. I did pick Shanna Young over Watanabe, but that was a like a, kind of a dart and long shot. Underdog pick at plus 300. She's a plus 300 dog opening odds. I was like maybe she can out offensively wrestle Watanabe. She wasn't really able to do that in that fight. I'm just yeah. Yuan's only losses have been high level girls like Taila Santos, Gina Bishop. This is not a high level loss though. Bruno Ellen. Give me Shanna Young. I think she's underdog in this fight. Shanna Young, she can wrestle. She's got better cardio. I feel like. But I don't know if I'll trust her at these even line. It's almost even money right now. I think Shanna Young plus 110. Over 2.5. Take the over 2.5. They're not finishing each other. Even though the over 2.5 is going to be chalky, take the over 2.5 in a parlay or something. I think it's going to go the distance. That's why I took the over 2.5 in a parlay her last fight too over Watanabe. Because Shanna Young, one thing about her, she's really tough and durable. So I think it's going to go over 2.5 rounds. And Joanne Young, I mean, she has been finished before. I mean, she's been finished a lot of times out there. She's been finished 5 times. So I might be worried about her, but I don't think Shanna Young has crazy like finishing ability out there. Give me Shanna Young by decision. Alright guys, up next we got Danilo Marques taking on Tim Johnson. Danilo Marques, man, I mean, he's not bad. I mean, doesn't really have any high level wins though. Like, who's he really beat? I mean, Jurgen De Castro from UFC fighter. That's his best win, I think. Jurgen De Castro looked pretty terrible. I did pick Jurgen De Castro by submission. I was like, maybe he can get a takedown and submit this guy. He looked pretty terrible. And Marcos actually looked good. He was able to stay on the outside, outpoint De Castro pretty easy. His volume was there also. Lost to Kennedy Chuku. I mean, not terrible losing to Kennedy Chuku, I guess. Kennedy Chuku is like mid UFC fighter. Lost to Almeida's not terrible either. So Marcelo Nunes is a high level BJJ player. So not losing to Marcelo Nunes is not bad either. This is probably going to be a stand-up fight, right? This is probably going to be a stand-up fight. Tim Johnson is a striker. I mean, mostly has a win over Fortune. Back in the day, he knocked out Fortune. Has a win over Marcin Tabora, who recently subbed Tai Tuivasa. Subbed Samil Abdurakhimov. Has a win over Kevin Asplund, who's this guy. Is he still fighting LFA? I think no, he's not fighting LFA. This is a different guy. There's a Asplund that fights in LFA, I think. Beat Marcelo Gomes, who's also fighting on this card. So yeah, I knocked out Tyrell Fortune on the feet. I mean, with a nasty right hand, dropped him and folded him in half. So last two, Valentin Moldavsky. I mean, not bad. Fedor Emelianenko, one of the best to ever do it. Linton Vassell. I mean, Linton Vassell has a lot of power. So his losses are not bad in the last 3 fights. Danilo Marques, man, I don't know. I don't know about Danilo Marques here. Even though like Tim Johnson is 39, I mean, even like Marques is 38, so it's not like it's not that bad. I feel like this is definitely one of the toughest fight out there to predict. Tim Johnson, I mean, he's been knocked out 5 times, and Marques has been knocked out like 4 times. It's like probably don't bet on this fight because this is a tough fight to make a pick on. I feel like. I'm leaning toward Tim Johnson because I feel like he's got more power. Probably can catch him. It's a heavyweight fight, so if he can get some better moments out there, hurt Marques a couple of times, rock him on the feet, he's probably gonna steal the rounds if he doesn't finish him. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tim Johnson by I'll go Tim Johnson by TKO. He's out there finishing people, so I'll go by TKO for Tim Johnson. That's my pick. Tim Johnson, is he underdog? He should be underdog, right? People are picking damn, he's not even underdog right now. What the hell? He's minus 155. I was really hoping he was gonna be underdog in this fight because Marques has a better looking record, 15-5. And he's also longer, way taller, has a reach advantage. No, doesn't even have the reach advantage, I guess. Give me Johnson by Probably by I'll take him by KO TKO. Definitely could go the distance though. Alright guys, up next we got Juliana Velasquez taking on Lisa Mauldin. Give me Velasquez. Her only 3 losses are Liz Carmouche. And losing to Liz Carmouche is not bad. I mean, Liz Carmouche is one of the best fighters from Bellator and stuff. So Lisa Mauldin, I'm just not high on her. She's got 1 win over Desiree Yanez. Yeah, I'm just not high on Mauldin. She's 34 years old, not that old, but I think Velasquez will be more physical out there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Velasquez. I think she can get her own takedowns, stay safe on the ground, not get subbed. She's gonna probably. I think she's gonna be the better striker here too. I like Velasquez striking just a bit more. Has better. She was on a run before those 3 losses too. She's on like a win streak over Dennis Keyholtz, Ali McFarlane, Bruno Ellen, Na Liang. I mean, that win over Na Liang just tells you how good she is. But for real, I think she's gonna win this fight. I'm gonna go with Velasquez. What are the odds for this one? Minus 300 for Velasquez. Holy shit! I mean, these women's mid fights. I mean, do not bet on these fights. I mean, maybe. I mean, I think Velasquez will win, but I think she's got more experience. Also, does have more experience. Fought the better girls out there, and she's just fought 2 months ago. Also, even though Mauldin fought 2 months ago, she got KO'd. I mean, she's coming back after a KO loss. Like, she took a lot of damage in that fight. And Velasquez really didn't take a lot of damage. That was just kind of a boring grappling fight where Carmouche was taking her down. Velasquez was trying to get her own takedowns in that fight. That was probably not the smartest idea from Velasquez attempting her own takedowns on Carmouche. I'm going to go with Velasquez. I'll go Velasquez by decision. Mauldin's pretty tough, man. She's not really out there getting finished a lot, by other than Ditcheva. I'll go Velasquez on the scorecards. Alright guys, up next we got Sumiko Inaba taking on Sarah Orozco. I watched some tape on Orozco. She's not terrible, man. She's got good striking. She's really aggressive on the feet. She'll go for takedowns of her own. She's fighting in Lux. I think that's Lux Fight League, right? Is that Lux? I think that's Lux. Yeah, Lux Fight League. Out of Mexico. So she's not bad. I mean, she's got some good wins recently. Got a finish over Dion and Reyes, but she's fighting really low level girls out there. We can say the same about Inaba. Other than her fight with Denis Keyholtz, I mean, they're really fighting really low level girls out there. I think Inaba will be able to mix in takedowns. She's gonna be better in the clinch. Better striking from the outside. She's a little bit more technical. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Inaba. Is he gonna finish her? Roscoe's pretty tough, man. She's not really out there getting finished a lot. Hasn't ever been KO'd. She fought Kanaka Murata, Japanese wrestler. Savannah Gomez, former UFC fighter, not with UFC anymore, I think. Give me Inaba. I think she's still a good prospect, 6-1. 33 years old. So if she loses this fight, her career might be over. So what are the odds for this one? Brent, minus 505 for Inaba. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think it's worth paroling here at these odds. I think it goes over. I think Sarah is pretty tough. I've seen her fight. She's got a good chin on her. I think she's gonna be fine. Inaba knocked out Whitney Piles, so Whitney Piles is kind of chinny. Inaba by decision is my pick. Alright guys, last fight on the card. We got Melissa Balick taking on Christina Katsikis. Probably butchering that name, to be honest, but whatever, who cares. Yeah, I think I watched some tape on this girl, Melissa, and obviously the PFL, they want her to win. She's a good-looking girl. Damn, she's gonna be fighting the meat grinder. What a nickname! That's a funny nickname right there. That's probably one of the best nicknames out there in the game. Give me Melissa Balick. I think she's gonna land the better shots out there. She's gonna be better. She can also go for takedowns. She's got good jiu-jitsu. I mean, not bad jiu-jitsu for only a couple fights in. This is her pro debut in MMA. They're giving her someone that hasn't fought in 3 years, so I think Melissa will be better from the outside, better striking, much quicker, much younger. Not crazy younger. I mean, 5 years. I mean, she's like 7 years younger, so she's a lot younger. Melissa Balick. I'll go by I'll go by decision. I mean, I don't know if she's finishing. She's close to finishing some of these other girls out there. Yeah, you can watch her tape on YouTube. It's pretty easy to find her fights, and I think she's gonna win. She's actually not a bad looking female. I'm gonna pick her by decision. I think she's gonna win she's gonna win clearly. This is her pro debut, so you guys really want to be betting on a girl like making her pro debut? She's also gonna be a lot bigger, 5'7" to 5'4". I'm not sure what her reach is. I should have probably wrote it down when I was watching tape on her, but she's got way better striking, way better combinations. She's aggressive. She's also can mix in takedowns, physically strong. Minus 260 for Melissa Balick. She actually opened up at minus 500. I think the opening odds were really off, so yeah. I think minus 265 is not bad. I might throw her in a parlay or something, maybe like a chalky Runzman parlay, because I do like her over these other girls on this card, even though this is her pro debut, so you probably don't want to be betting her, but I don't think she's bad. I mean, I like her skill set. If you go watch some tape on her, I think she's a lot better than Christina. Christina's not going to get... I don't think she's going to control this girl as easy as he might think she might be able to do. Also, 3-year layoff coming off that KO over Inaba. KO lost to Inaba. I'm going to go Balick by... I think she can probably find a finish too. I wouldn't be shocked there's a finish by TKO, because I don't think Christina's striking is all that good. She's pretty tough though. I mean, she's been knocked, lost to Whitney Piles. I mean, if you're losing to Whitney Piles, I mean, I can't really pick you. I'm gonna go by Balick on the scorecards for now, but she might be able to get a KO TKO stoppage. So guys, those are my picks. And let me know if you guys want a live stream for this card. I mean, I didn't know there were 6 WMA fights on this card, so that's kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 WMA fights. I mean, Jesus Christ. Half of the fights on this card are WMA fights. My goodness. Damn it, PFO. What are you doing to us, PFO? Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the full card breakdown. I'm out of here, man, for you guys watching this content. And make sure to drop a like if you guys want more PFO breakdowns in the future. And yeah, let's look at a parlay. I mean, I don't know. Do we have? I'll give you guys some plays on the live stream if we end up doing a live stream for this card. Or join the Discord, guys. If you guys join the Discord, I'll give you guys some plays, and maybe you guys can also you can ask me if you have a question for me for the plays you want to make on this card. So the parlay I'd probably end up doing maybe is I'm waiting for the totals to drop, overs and unders. I like parlaying the overs and unders because you can get better value on those. I think you can take the under 1.5 in that Dakota fight. Take the over 2.5 in that Liz Carmouche fight, but I think the Carmouche is not bad. Oleg Popov I think is not bad. I think there's a lot of landmines on this card also, so you got to be careful on this card. I'll probably make some plays in the next couple of days when they drop. I'm hoping they drop props. I'm not sure if they're gonna drop props for this card on BetOnline. Sometimes they don't drop the props like Method of Victory. I'm hoping they drop the Method of Victory props in the next couple of days. But you guys, I'll see you guys next one. Take it easy, guys, and I hope you guys have a good week. And I'll see you guys next one. Later.